Hello, good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon. Yes, good afternoon, Raj. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you for
It's
asking.
it's
And how are
it's
you?
always I am doing well, thank you. It's always such a delight to have you on in this session. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, without you, it seems that the month is not over. And you have become the face of Clappingo.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
at least for me, yes. Your session, I do not know what your session is about. I never look at your session. I don't know why. Whenever I see Raj
uh,
there, I'm like, okay, fine, we'll talk whatever
yeah,
we can.
I think it is about alien or something. If alien existed,
Yes, alien. Yes, aliens exist. Many of the people that I know and my neighbors, especially, they're all aliens. I'm absolutely sure about
yeah, I had thought similar kind of thing to say that if I'll
it.
get the question from your side,
Okay.
I would say might be that almost
Yeah,
everyone is alien to each other.
yeah. It's okay. Fine. What do you think about aliens? Do you think aliens exist?
I mean, the way you talked about the people, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there are so many people and they all are different from each other. So in
Right.
one situation, people do things differently,
Right.
and somebody does their, I mean, think in such a way that we think that they are nothing but aliens. If we
Right.
talk about that, we can say, but
Yeah.
as far as the aliens are concerned, of course, if there is the universe, there there are so many other planets, so maybe
Right.
they exist. I have never experienced that, so I cannot say
Right.
much about that. I mean, the
Right.
scientists are the right person to talk about these things.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. In fact, there's a very interesting theory. That's the box theory. I don't know whether you have heard of the box theory, right?
No,
They,
I haven't.
yeah, the box theory. It's very simple. You take a box, right? You put one ball into the box, and
Okay.
you put two balls into the box, right? And you shake the box, and then the question is, what are the chances that the two balls will collide with each other? Okay, the chances are less. Then you take the same box and you add 10 balls to the box and then you shake the box. So, what are the chances that the balls will collide with each other? The chances are more, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right. So, the box is the universe, that's the multiverse, right? And inside is human life, inside is life, the balls signify life. So, the chances are because the universe is so big, so the
Yeah.
probability of having life elsewhere is much higher than what we are comfortable thinking,
Yeah. Right.
right? Yeah. Let's talk about whether we talk about the multiverse. In fact, every person has his own perspective, right, about the universe, about the planet, about XYZ situation or every situation. So that is one universe. Then we have another universe, right? One
Right.
universe that comes from Raj. So every person has their own perspective and their way of looking at things. Some people say God exists, some people say God does not. That's a different way of looking at things. So in a way we can say that yes, different realities and different multiverses, they do exist.
Yeah. Right. And the people with whom I have been in contact with, all of them
Right.
think the other way. That yes, of
Okay.
course, God exists, and
Right.
many of them even believe in the incarnation theory, that we have
Right.
been incarnated by God,
Right.
instead of those Darwin theory that we have evolved from
Right.
chimpanzee or ape.
Right. One a very interesting fact about the theory of evolution is the very name, right?
Yeah,
It's the theory of evolution. That means it's just a theory. It hasn't been proved,
right.
right?
Of
So
course, yeah,
yeah. So that's the biggest paradox of whoever believes in evolution. right? All the
Right.
people who say who deny the existence of God, or who deny the existence of some supernatural power or some universal power that has brought us into existence, people who deny that, for them I would like to say this, that the theory of evolution is after all just a theory.
Yes, of course. And
Right,
even the theory, the way it has been explained. I mean, recently
right,
I was reading a book, Sapiens, and there
right,
they explained that there was just one female chimpanzee just 6 million years ago. She
right.
had two daughters. One
Mhm.
of them became ancestor of other chimpanzees, and the
Right,
another is ancestor of ours. I mean,
ours.
if this is the theory, then why would
Right.
anyone believe?
Exactly. Right. And the theory is after all a theory.
Right.
It is not a fact. For example, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. That is fact,
Yeah, right.
right? Yeah. So that is a fact, right? Every an object continues in a straight line unless acted upon by an external force. That's a fact,
Right.
right? The sun rises in the east. That's a fact. The sun sets in
Right.
the west. That's a
Yeah,
fact. So likewise, we cannot say that for evolution.
exactly.
We cannot say that yes, it's a fact. Everything is governed by
Yeah,
that law. It's the theory. It's not the law of evolution.
right.
Do you understand? So that's the case with theory also. And even the theory of relativity, that too is a theory. It still has to be proven,
Yeah,
right? Relativity, yes, we can say Einstein did a wonderful job, right? That theory can be applied to various departments. That theory can be applied to various things, right? It can help in coming up with various different laws, but that theory is not the law.
yeah,
It's still a theory. Okay.
right.
Yeah. So even this, the theory of let's say the aliens and all these things, they still have to be, or there are no aliens, or for that matter, God, right? That
Right.
God exists, God does not exist. One another thing that I find very compelling is we have two sectors, we have two sects, right? One is the theist and one is the atheist, right? Theists
Yeah,
believe in God and atheists, they deny the existence of God, right?
yeah,
When a person says that I don't believe in God, that is also in itself very ironical, right?
right.
The moment you say that you don't believe in XYZ, you are accepting, right? You are accepting the existence of XYZ.
Of course.
Here, for example, ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. Okay. Right, that's a belief. That means you're saying that there is something like that, but you don't believe in
Right.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it should be that there are no ghosts, or there is no God, right? There is nothing known as God, right? That should be the way you live your life, not that I don't believe. Right? The moment you say
Right.
I
Right.
don't believe, that means there
Hmm.
is something that exists,
Of
but you
course.
choose not to believe in
Yeah. I
it.
mean, the right perspective is that if somebody is saying, I don't believe in, I mean, you don't know.
Yeah,
And that's why you are unaware to, I mean, you are not even fit to comment on the thing because
absolutely.
you're not aware.
Absolutely, absolutely. See, why don't people trust one another, right? For example, Raj, right, or I, for that matter, Raj trusts me or Raj believes in me because Raj knows me, and I believe in Raj because because I know Raj. That's where my belief
Right.
comes from, right? When I
Yeah.
say that I don't believe in Raj, okay, that means I have not got to know Raj that much.
Right.
Right? That is why I'm saying I don't believe in Raj. However, that does not mean that Raj does not exist.
Yes.
Right? Raj exists, but I choose not to believe in him. Now, exactly the same way. The moment we say that I don't believe in God, God exists, right? But you choose not to
Yeah.
believe because you have not understood or you have not got to know that person or whoever that entity is. You have not you have not worked towards knowing that entity.
Exactly.
What is your point of view about this, Raj?
I mean, I'm unaware, like I told earlier, that
Right.
I generally do not speak. For example, I would like to give an example of people talking about so much. For example,
Right.
if I uh, chat with my friends, or if I
Hmm.
debate with my friends,
Right.
so some of them are coming with their theory about Kashmir.
Right.
They talk about Kashmir. They have
Right.
never been in Kashmir, but they are
Hmm.
talking about Kashmir from whatever they have come to know through those news channel. Those
Right.
news channel which are neither news channel at all, because instead of
They
news they do everything. So they
absolutely
listen from
they
there and then they are ready to debate on the same topic.
absolutely
I mean, if you are not aware about the situation, if you have not read, then why the
right.
hell are you debating over this? That okay,
Exactly.
whatever I think is the correct. So
Right.
I'm not the right person. I'm not fit for commenting on this because I'm unaware. So I don't
Right.
believe in it. We can say it because
Right.
whatever our knowledge is on the basis of it is our choice whether we believe or not. But we
Right.
can't deny the existence of something.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we haven't studied it that much that we can either accept it or deny it.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, the another example, like people
Hmm.
say that Mr. Narendra Modi is good or Mr.
Right.
Narendra Modi is not good. So
Right.
there are two people, one is saying good, another is saying not good.
Right.
And both of them are unaware what Modi has done, what he hasn't. I mean,
Right.
even they don't know about his life, that from where he has uh, improved himself or he
Right.
has grown up to where, and what
Hmm.
what are the impacts of his decisions as CM for Gujarat, or what
Right.
are the impacts of his decisions as a PM for the country. Unless
Hmm.
you know everything about those decisions, you are not
Absolutely.
ready enough to talk about whether he
Right.
has done good or not.
Hmm.
So we say only because of the perception or whatever we have listened from the persons in our surroundings. Okay,
Right.
Mr. Atal Bihari was a very nice PM, but we
Right.
don't know even the 10 decisions taken by him that has impacted in a very well way,
The
or
impact.
that has not,
Right.
yeah, entire country.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. We are so quick to comment, and we are so quick to judge people, and we are so quick to condemn also.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And this person is doing this right, or this person is doing that wrong. And we probably have some kind of perspective about something. It needs to be done this way. If it is not done that way, that means it's wrong. Right? So
Yeah.
we are so stuck with our own views and our own and things that, and sometimes people only speak to sound intelligent.
Right.
They have no idea what's going on. Right? They'll take someone, yeah, they'll take someone else's flute and start playing it. But they don't know how to play the flute.
Right.
That's what most of the people do. I have seen so many people. They are in other. They literally they lick up the entire newspaper. They soak up the entire newspaper every day in the morning for half an hour to 1 hour, and throughout the day they will only discuss the newspaper. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Yes, they don't have any. They don't have their own point of view. They don't have any analysis. Right? Or they don't
Right.
analyze anything. Everything that is written in the newspaper, that is the law for them, that is the word for them, and they will not differ from it at
And like we were explaining about the different perspective of different people,
all.
I
Right.
reminded one incident
Right.
that I had met with some person. Like he used to read the whole newspaper,
Hmm.
like whatever, whether he used to read it or whether he used to just look at it,
Skim
I
through it.
cannot
Right.
even think, because
Hmm.
he used to do this, and just after he did that, someone asked
Right.
him about the main front page news, and he was
Right.
unaware. He was not able to explain it. So what the
Oh,
hell was that?
yeah. What kind of newspaper did you read? the other I one day I was very complexed because of this. I then later on I got to know how this happened. There were these people. I was going somewhere. I was sharing the cab. I was sharing the taxi with some people. And I was sitting there, and these two people they started having a debate. Okay, they started having a debate on some political issue that was going on. Not exactly a debate. It was a discussion, more of a discussion. I was
Yeah.
sitting there. I was listening to them. I was thinking, yeah, I was like, dude, you have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I was thinking, I was in awe of these people. They have so much knowledge and so on and so forth. I was thinking that they are so intelligent. Their intellect is way past my intellect, and right. I was thinking all that to myself, listening to these two people. Then, anyhow, we continued on our journey and continued sharing the cab. And somehow, I came across the newspaper for that day. I started reading the newspaper. It was exactly what they were talking about. Yeah, so then I realized they okay. Oh wow, they've sucked up the newspaper. Yeah, and you won't believe it, Raj. There was no deviation from the newspaper. The way they were speaking and what was written in the newspaper, it was identical.
Yeah, right.
So even that kind of knowledge, okay, that kind of knowledge is good, right? However, one needs to use their own faculty as well, right? The faculty of
Yeah,
analysis, faculty of logic, their faculty of rationalization, right? Otherwise,
right.
otherwise things will be the same for everyone, and everything will
Yeah,
become very
because
mundane.
I mean, the same kind of news can be
Hmm.
presented by two different writers in different
Right,
ways,
absolutely.
because there is always pros and cons of everything. So one will take the side of others, and the other will take the side of another.
Absolutely right. For
So in
some,
that
as
sense, we do need to analyze that on our own.
absolutely, and as the saying goes, one man's drink can be another man's poison,
Yeah,
right? So it depends on the point of view that you hold, right? A very simple, a very fabulous example of this, that one man's drink can be another man's poison, is Shahid Bhagat Singh, right?
right.
Shahid
Yeah,
Bhagat Singh is a patriot and he's a freedom fighter for people in India, right? However, you pick up the history books of UK, of Great Britain, right? In that,
right,
the patriot is made an anti-social element, right?
right.